Hello, welcome to IBC 2018. I'm Joe O'Halloran, Editor-in-Chief of Rapid TV News, and I'm here with Kevin Savina, Head of Product Strategy at Dalet. Kevin.
Hello.
Now, it's been an amazing year for the video broadcast industry so far.
Yes.
What do you see as the general trends?
I think one of the biggest trends that we're seeing for all of our customers in broadcast and in media in general is that they need to be addressing many outlets to different categories of their audience and all at the same time. And that's really creating a new way for them of working, of thinking about their products, of thinking how they build them, how they distribute them, and addressing many different destinations.
One of the things we saw during the summer was during the World Cup, that doing online video wasn't as easy as people thought it would be. In fact, the challenges of broadcast in general are a lot more sophisticated. Is that what you're seeing in the client base?
Yes, I mean, doing linear traditional TV got easy over time with maturity. Doing that also with online, also with OTT platforms, there needs to be a maturing of the whole industry, the providers, the broadcasters, the content producers, and also I think the audiences need to kind of learn that there are different ways of consuming that content. So I think it's a maturing process. Everyone's learning together, and we need to work as partners as a whole industry to get that better.
Now, you say working as partners.
Yes.
What challenges is the Dalet customer base providing for you?
So there are different types of customers that have different types of challenges, but if I summarize it, again, it's kind of what I was saying. They need to deliver more content, more targeted to more audiences on many outlets. The customers just want to get the content. They don't want to care about how, what, when, and so on. So when you bring that back early up in the production chain, they need to think about how am I going to produce efficiently many different versions of my content for different audiences and get that right to the audience. So that means new ways of organizing, for example, the newsrooms or the content producers, new ways of producing with new sets of tools, and those are slightly different than what you had before. And also, the last part is how you build solutions for that. You cannot afford anymore to have like individual island solutions. You need to have a way of thinking as a broadcaster or a content organization of your systems. You need to think about them holistically. How am I going to get any type of content in? Whether it's traditional long-form movies over files, cloud delivery. When you're in a news environment, how do you leverage social media as an emerging source of information, of content for building your newsroom? And getting anything in, managing that all as one holistic view, minimizing the number of systems that you need to manage, having media, metadata, and data at the center of your operation, and building smart operations on top of that, using the data, the metadata, and the media all together, not in separate islands. So it's bringing all that together as kind of an efficient factory, I think, is one of the big challenges they're asking us to help with, and that's what some of our tools are doing.
So you mentioned the tools. Here we are at IBC. How is that reflected in the stand offering?
So we have 3 new announcements at IBC. All of them are extensions to the existing platforms that we deliver. So maybe I'll start with the platform, what we do in general. What we provide is a software platform to organize your whole media production, supply, and delivery chain. And so that's called Dalet Galaxy. The initial release of the new version was at NAB earlier this year, called Dalet Galaxy 5. And it has a number of new enhancements. The first one is an artificial intelligence framework. I'll get back to that a bit later. The second one is a whole holistic view of how you approach social media in a news environment, bringing together traditional news and social type of news all in the same set of tools that you manage as a proper, all-integrated newsroom. The third one is around the cloud. So having the ability to have full cloud or hybrid or on-premise deployments of the systems and giving the ability to our customers to really choose how they want to deploy. What's the best infrastructure for their need at their time in their workflows and have the ability for them to choose that. And the last one is around optimizing production playout. So that's one of the new announcements at the show here, is a product called Dalet Play, which is call it a studio production automation system, where you can automate all of the devices in your studio during your news production. And we're coming out with that as a new product. And what's different about it is that it's completely integrated with the Dalet Galaxy backend. So from a producer point of view, you have access to all the rest of the tools of the Dalet Galaxy platform, including something really unique, which is the orchestration engine that we have, which allows you to automate not only the devices in the studio and the graphics and the video and the cameras and so on, but also automate all of the distribution to the different outlets. We were talking about addressing different audiences on different platforms. You can completely automate with your live broadcast production delivery to a Twitter feed, OTT platform, social media in a completely automated way.
Now, you mentioned here artificial intelligence, which is one of the things of the future.
Absolutely.
What is the future going to bring? What type of challenges do you see over the next years?
Artificial intelligence is a good example. I think our customers, so broadcasters, media companies in general, need to use a different number of techniques to really make the most of their media, most of their assets, and that means knowing what you have. And artificial intelligence is one of the tools that helps you enrich the metadata about your assets. So that's the first use, and that's what we're launching here at the show with Dalet Media Cortex. But there are many other uses of artificial intelligence, because you need to then not only add metadata, but use it in smart ways. So I think artificial intelligence is also about bringing smart tools for everyone on the chain, whether it's a journalist, whether it's working at base, a journalist in the field, a sports producer getting help of AI type tools to do sports highlights, whether it's in your operations, when you have complex supply chains, using AI to predict what's going to be the input, how are you going to scale up and down your whole facility to really able to optimize your supply chain. So there's really a whole set of AI tools that can help, and data in general. And I think broadcasters, content producers need to really leverage much more data to run efficiently their operations.
And who knows what the problems are going to be?
I don't know, they don't know, but we need to work them out together. We know there'll be a bunch, that's for sure.
Well, good to look forward to. Kevin, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you for watching.